Hey there folks, back at you with another video. Today we're working on this 2002 Ford F350, 250, sorry, with 7.3 in it. And we're getting ready to get into injector cups. So please like and subscribe, helps the channel out a lot and don't cost nothing. Let's get past the intro, let's get into this. Alright, first order of business on this will be draining the coolant. There's a petcock back there. Use some pliers. Be careful, be gentle. It's plastic, so don't want to break it. And you're just going to let it drain. And then when we're done with that, we'll show you the drain on the block that needs to be done, and then we're going to start on pulling the injector cups. So here we go. Alright, now for draining the coolant out of the block, there is a plug right there. That plug right there. Not this one, because there's one right below it right there. See it? Right there? Not that one. That's just that drains oil back into the case. This one here is for coolant. You got to undo that one and drain the coolant out of the block like that. And then there's another one here on the other side where the starter is at. So you're going to have to take the starter off and drain the coolant out of the block that way. And you definitely want to drain the coolant out. Because you want to take all the fuel out and out of the coolant, and therefore you need to drain all the coolant. So anyway, so that's the one right there. You'll take that out. So I'm going to get that done and get the rest of the coolant drained out, and then we'll be back. All right, so I got the injectors pulled. As you can tell, they're laying right there on the table. I got a video out on that, so check that out. I'll leave a link in the description and a card on the end for that video. And there's an entire playlist on repairs I do on 7.3, so valve covers, turbos, turbo rebuilds, I mean anything you can think of, it's in that playlist, so check it out if you like. So let's get busy and let's get started on injector cups. Well, first of all, this is one of those cheapy ones that I bought, that I got off Amazon, 45 bucks, and it had this threader right here, in here, and within the first use, I didn't even get the first cup out, and it broke. Look at that. This is just a piss poor design. I mean, unbelievable. I'm just glad I didn't pay any more. So I paid $45 for this, and well, anyway, so now I made my own. Very simple. I reused a tap, 22 millimeter, 12 point, drilled a couple holes in it, and then plug welded the tap in the socket. I did shorten it because this was a deep well, so I did shorten the socket up a little bit. Then I welded some all thread on there, 5/8 rod, and then I've got this here is a 1 5/16 3/4 drive socket, and I put some washers on it. Welded this one up right here on the top, and then this here is the nut that's going to pull it out. So anyway, so keep that in mind if you buy a cheap one and it gets stuck. I used the air hammer with a chisel on it, and that's how I was able to unturn it out of the hole. I mean, you you can get yourself into some serious trouble, so keep that in mind when you're dealing with this. So this here is going to go in the trash. I don't need this crap anymore. I got me a very nice updated version now, and it will last me for the rest of my life. So here we go. Let me set this camera up, and then we'll start pulling the injector cups. Here we go. All right, so here we go. Here it is. I'm just going to set it up on in there. And this, use a 5/16 socket on this. Get it nice and snug up in there. Tight is tight on this, just keep that in mind. Now we're going to run this nut down. That's what's going to pull the cup out. Come on. And she's getting lighter already, so she's coming. I looped the threads up a little bit with some 80-90 gear oil and the washers, just to keep the friction down. There she is. Look at that. Got her out. So I'm going to take this over to the workbench. I'll take you with me and show you how I do that. Alright. So here's the cup. I'm going to set it in the vise right here. Make sure you squeeze it down pretty good. There we go. There's that. So squeeze that pretty darn good right there. So it's oval. Let's see inside. Can you see the way it's threading? So that's all it does right there. So yeah, I'm gonna take the others out. And then I'll come right back when we're ready for installation. Alright, now we'll get into the cleaning part. So gotta make sure you clean that hole completely out. And keep in mind there could be some debris in there from the Loctite on the old ones. See that? Looks like that. Make sure that's off. So what I do is I use a little bit of brake fluid, scrape this ever so gently around in the bottom of the hole, and then I got my brushes right here. This one, these brushes are especially for this kind of job, and then this one right here. So that's basically what I use, and then a blow gun, blow it all out. And then at the very end, what I do is I grab me a rag I'll throw this around the brush, and then I go down into the hole one more time, wipe it all down, and then yeah, like I said, if you make sure you get them all cleaned up so it's all nice and clean. And then we got you know, 4 more holes to go on this side, or 3 more holes to go on this side, and then we'll get ready to install cups. So here we go. I'll bring it right back. All right, getting ready to install the new cups. I put a little bit of oil on this O-ring, and you feel it snap into place. Use your 60-20. Put it on there. Just like that. All right, let's go to the truck and we'll get them installed. Okay, here we go. I'll try to put this in as straight as possible. I'm gonna give it a couple whacks. You hear that? Now the hammer is bouncing back, so see that? So that tells you you're bottomed out. All right, let's get you into the hole there. There she is. Now we got a little bit of, you see that green stuff there, that Loctite, that's 620. That is the stuff you need to use for installing those injector cups. So you might want to go in there with a rag and clean that up a little bit. And then, yeah, got a couple more to go. So here we go. That's it. All right, we got them all installed. As you can tell right there at the gap, you need about, or where the feet is right there, you need about at least be an 1/8 of an inch under that. So then you know for sure that you're deep enough. And there you go. All right, now we're going to install the injectors, and that's it for the injector cup installation. So please like and subscribe. It helps the channel out a lot and don't cost nothing. And we're going to catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.